PEMF stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Field, and the Earth pulses with an electromagnetic field that can be measured. This magnetic pulse is as vital to life as food, air, and water. Our body also pulses with the same basic frequency as the Earth, and the pulse from the Earth works like a battery recharger for our bodies. When we're young, our body pulses about 3 to 5 times per minute, and these pulses work like relay stations to help the blood flow through the body. This is necessary because the heart isn't able to exert enough pressure to send the blood through all of our blood vessels. As we get older, the number of times that our body pulses decreases, and instead of pulsing 3 to 5 times per minute, it pulses about once a minute. Folks with diabetes only pulse about once every 10 minutes, and this is why they tend to have circulatory problems. A PEMF mat works like a battery recharger and helps the human body to pulse like it should.
You're probably aware that the world in which you live continually bombards your body with toxins. And you're probably also aware that if you have good circulation, then your body will be able to rid itself of these harmful substances. PEMF therapy can help to improve circulation, and therefore PEMF therapy can help your body to get rid of harmful toxins.
People who work in a dirty environment usually take a bath or a shower to clean themselves off at the end of the day. People who live in a dirty electrical environment, microwave ovens, cordless phones, Wi-Fi, cell towers, need to clean themselves off at the end of each day. This type of cleaning can be accomplished by walking barefoot in the grass or along a beach, swimming, working in a garden, or by using a PEMF mat.
Dr. Reuven Sandeek published several articles each year between 1994 and 1996 on Parkinson's disease. He said that patients who used PEMF therapy, in addition to conventional treatments, were hugely successful. Improvement was seen regarding facial expressions, tremors, visual perception, and memory. Their speech became more fluent, they were able to see better, and their sense of smell improved. And finally, he stated that the mood of the patients also improved when using PEMF therapy.
Beginning immediately after World War II, Japan began experimenting with electromagnetic waves, and this technology quickly spread to Europe. Between 1960 and 1985, nearly every European country designed and manufactured its own magnetic therapy systems. More than 10,000 scientific papers have been published about the effects of PEMF. Also, more than 2,000 double-blind studies have demonstrated that PEMF therapy is a safe and effective treatment for a variety of conditions. These studies have also shown that PEMF therapy promotes and maintains general cellular health and function.
Russian researchers published an article in 1996 called Magnetotherapy in the Comprehensive Treatment of Vascular Complications of Diabetes. They studied 420 patients with diabetes. 100 of these patients were treated with conventional therapy, while 320 of them were exposed to a pulsed magnetic field in addition to conventional therapy. 28% of the patients in the control group showed improvements, while 74% of the patients who were treated with the pulsed magnetic field showed improvements. In other words, patients who received PEMF therapy were almost 3 times as likely to show improvement in controlling blood sugar levels as patients who didn't receive PEMF therapy. The good news is that PEMF therapy has recently become affordable and is now readily available.
The Earth emits frequencies that our bodies need in order to be healthy. You can absorb these frequencies by going barefoot in the soil or sand, swimming in a lake, river, or ocean, or working in a garden. Many people don't get enough of these frequencies because they spend the majority of their time disconnected from the Earth. whenever you're in a building that has wooden or concrete floors, whenever you're wearing shoes with rubber soles or riding in a vehicle with rubber tires, then you're disconnected from the Earth and its frequencies. If you spend very much time disconnected from the Earth, then you should consider using a PEMF mat to supplement the natural frequencies that the Earth emits.
Quite often, conventional medicine treats the symptoms of a disease and ignores the cause. It's been said that if an auto mechanic treated a car like many doctors treat their patients, then when the oil light goes on, their solution would be to cut the wires so the oil light goes out. PEMF therapy energizes your cells and allows your body to combat the root causes of disease and illness. In other words, PEMF therapy is similar to giving your body a good tune-up.
The more energy your cells have, the healthier they are. Healthy cells usually measure from 70 to 100 millivolts. Heart cells usually measure from 90 to 100 millivolts. The cells in people with chronic illnesses and chronic fatigue usually measure from 30 to 50 millivolts. The cells in people with cancer usually measure from 15 to 20 millivolts. In other words, if your cells have energy, then you're healthy. And if your cells don't have energy, then you get sick. The good news is that a PEMF mat can increase the energy in your cells.
When the body's able to supply sufficient oxygen and nutrients to an injured area, then most of the time the body's able to heal itself. You've got to have good circulation in order for your body to supply sufficient oxygen and nutrients to the body. Since PEMF therapy can help to improve circulation, PEMF therapy enables the body to better heal itself.
Some of the people who use a PEMF mat don't see results until they've used the mat for at least a week. Many folks don't see results until they've used the mat for 3 to 4 weeks, and sometimes it takes 4 to 6 weeks to see results. Since it can take up to a month and a half to see results, it's important to purchase a mat from a company that stands behind its products and has a 90-day money-back guarantee.
In 2001, Pelka, Janik, and Grunwald did a double-blind study treating patients who suffered from insomnia with PEMF therapy. 70% of them reported that their insomnia was completely gone. 24% of them experienced major improvement, and the remaining 6% said they experienced a small but significant improvement. In other words, 9 out of 10 patients who suffered from insomnia said that they experienced major improvement or that their insomnia had completely ceased as a result of receiving PEMF therapy.
Some people experience benefits the very first time they lay on a PEMF mat, but others don't notice any change until they use the mat on a daily basis for 3 to 4 weeks. Some of the people who persevere without seeing any benefits for the first couple of weeks do so because they have a health issue that they're basically desperate to resolve. However, some folks persevere simply because they've learned so much about PEMF technology that they realize it quite often takes 3 to 4 weeks before a person sees results. Learn all that you can about pulsed electromagnetic field therapy, because the more you know about PEMF, the more likely you are to use a PEMF mat and benefit from the results.
Many people suffer from psoriasis, which results in skin problems like itching, peeling, and a scaly or inflamed skin surface. Psoriasis usually affects the scalp, knee, elbow, and nails, but it may occur on any area of the body. In a study done on 110 patients by Castelpietra and Dal Conte, 100% of the patients who had scalps affected by psoriasis were completely healed as a result of being treated with PEMF therapy.